MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Looking at these two squads, it's clear both of them have several guys that can hurt you with the bat. It's not just the middle of the order guys that you have to look out for as a pitcher. So the team that gets the timely hitting and quality at bats is probably going to prevail.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Back now live as we count down to the start of Game 1. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Kansas City Royals.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matty, they got to love the production they're getting out of the leadoff spot right now. This guy is flat out one of the best players in the game today. Let me tell you, he's got power, he's got speed, he's clutch, he does it all. No one more fun to watch in this game, so sit back and enjoy.
Big Daddy Bud will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, he's got 5 pitches, and I mean, they're all good. He throws them for strikes, he dominates, he mixes speeds up. I asked him one day, what's your best pitch? And he told me all 5. Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Royals. Now, I'm looking at Kyle Schwarber. I like him behind the plate personally. Now, I know he's played a lot of outfield, but I still think he can catch and throw. But there's no denying his power on the offensive side.
Leading off the night for the White Sox, catcher, number 23.
First pitch of the night is taken for ball 1, and we are underway from Kansas City. Had him out in front there as he takes strike 1 on the circle change. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Batting second, third baseman, Lawrence.
Stepping into the box, Lawrence Henry. Into the windup and the pitch. 4-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Well, Fillmore's the type of umpire. He's going to give you a little in some areas and take away the others. And what I mean by that, he's going to call a little wider on the corners. Up and down, he's going to take that away from you.
Now it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
2-0 pitch on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
That's on the outside corner. Count 2-2.
That's so difficult to hit. Hard fastball and a nasty curveball. You just have to sit on one or the other and hope he throws the one you're looking for.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Just underway here in Kansas City. Toward the alley in left center. That's a base hit, and with his speed, he may be thinking about 2. The throw into second, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does the smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Into the box now, Travis Wilson, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. The 0-1 on its way. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
Here we are in the first inning. We're watching adjustments be made after giving up that extra base hit. Now that's better location. He's going to have a better day if he does that.
Working for the punch out and the offering. And this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and that'll hold the count at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here's the 0-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. De La Cruz recovers, and he makes the throw to first. Wilson is retired. 2 down now. Now in the box, Avery Slade.
Avery Slade.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Late that time for a strike.
Well, that looked like a hittable pitch, Matt, in a hittable location, but hit to a good hitter. You just don't see him miss many pitches like that.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. One and two. Here it comes. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think it's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Curveball that time, not even close. Bruce Young would be next. 23 pitches already here in the first inning. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Hit hard toward the right side. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Yeah, he's not fooling anybody so far, Matt. Like you said, that's the second double he's given up here. And if he doesn't get things figured out, it's going to be a real short outing.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Man, I can't get past the last at bat. I mean, to drive in a run and get you on the board first, that is huge. Now the rest of the lineup can relax and swing the bats.
As a look, now the pitch. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
2 outs here with a runner at third. And him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another 1-2 delivery. And this is swung on and missed as the 30th pitch of this inning finally does the trick. The side is retired. Sox get one on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the first at Kauffman Stadium. And Chicago's off to the early 1-0 lead. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Harold, what's the key for them against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, they find themselves already down 1. The big thing here, you realize you got a lot of game left. Just score 1, even it up, and just play part of the game, play the whole game.
Game 1 of the division series.
It's a defensive alignment for the White Sox. I'm focusing on the second baseman. You know, they move him around a lot. He's got great hands. I love how he turns a pivot, and he really gives that pitcher a chance when a double play ball's hit that you turn it and get him out of an inning.
So coming to the plate, Miguel Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Miguel Garcia.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
To short. And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Now a move over to first. Back in standing. In now, Scott Butler, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball is put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Nobody out, runner on first. And this one's over at the knees, 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. And now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
And the pitch on 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, now he's fallen behind 3-1, and all the pitches have been down. He's trying to get that double play ball, but the strategy has to change now. Now he's got to throw a strike.
A runner at first with no outs here. Ripped down the first base line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Up the middle and off his leg.
What a way to start the night, huh? Back-to-back hits, and now you're sitting the inning up pretty good to score that first run here in the top of the first.
Danny De La Cruz.
Digging in now, Danny De La Cruz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
First and second here with nobody out. And he misses again, 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You could pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle. One there. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw.
Batting fourth, third baseman.
Striding into the box, Bo Reyna, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right over the middle, knee high.
That's a nice job of getting ahead right there. This is a tough situation he's in. He's going to have to use all his pitches to get out of this jam.
Runners are at first and third, one away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Boy, what a nice play there by that catcher on that breaking ball that was down and away. That's not an easy pitch to corral, particularly with a runner on third.
The 1-1 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
But this is speared by the first baseman.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. One and 0 pitch on the way. And this is fouled at the plate. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And would you believe the tying run comes in to score on a wild pitch? Man, oh man.
Yeah, and when you're losing, there's usually a good reason for it. They're already down, and then he lets this one get away from him. They better keep them within striking distance, or this thing is going to get lopsided in a hurry.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with the base open to work with.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Here's Chris Davis now. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. He'll try again 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Slade is there, and the side is retired. Royals settle for just the 1. Second inning upcoming here in KC. All tied at 1-1. Now to the plate, Brooks Schaefer. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Brooks Schaefer.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Here it comes on 1-1. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. And here's a ball hit in the air. De La Cruz is under it, 1 away.
I'm sure his eyes lit up when he saw that curveball hanging in the zone. But maybe he tried to do too much with it because basically he hit it straight up. No doubt he wants that pitch back. And the pitcher, he just dodged a bullet.
Stepping in now, Rick Yeager. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Tapper up the line. Foul ball, strike 2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching. Kind of keeping him off balance.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Digging in, the switch hitter, Yoan Moncada. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Just a bit low, ball 3. Tomas Padilla would be next. Weak chopper up the line. That's a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Down in order go the White Sox. We'll go to the bottom of the second, tied 1 apiece. Standing in, Javier Baez. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Javier Baez.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Way out in front.
It's 1 and 2.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. First pitch coming. Here it is. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
That was the fourth foul ball in this at-bat. He is really making him work.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he misses here for ball four. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks and bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
Now at the plate, Mitchell Dixon. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Matt, here we are, double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that sinker. Maybe get a ground ball and get 2, right? But he comes with the fastball right there. Now nobody knows what to see. This is going to be an interesting at bat.
Here's a look over to first. A dive, but he's back. Runner goes. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base path so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
He could
Now
get the
batting,
early hook if he can't be a
shortstop,
little bit more precise
Miguel
here. That's walk
Garcia.
number 2 of the inning, and we're only in the second.
Ready for another chance. Miguel Garcia. First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Yeager moves over, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. At the plate, Tomas Padilla. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Center fielder, Tomas Padilla.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Standing in now, Henry Morgan. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Three and 0 now.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Here it is on 3-0. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box now, Lawrence Henry. Pitch outside, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, you don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal of second base.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Outside. 3-0 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Schwarber is there, and he has it for the out. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Up next for the White Sox, second baseman, Travis Wilson.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Travis Wilson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it. But, man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And this is looked at for a ball. It's 1-1 now to the White Sox second baseman. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
From 1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Called strike over the. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Once again the 3-2. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Hey, that was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Avery Slade. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's set. Here it comes. And that one right down Main Street.
Hey, we're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Now he lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Ready on 1 and 2. And this one's in the dirt. Throw over to third here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head. And I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
Two ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Striding in once again, Bruce Young. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. First offering on its way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
Oh, looks like he might be a little anxious swinging at that pitch out of the zone. This situation, bases loaded, you have a tendency to be a little jumpy. You got to calm down, let them come to you. Still have to throw it over the plate.
And this is fouled back and out of play. From the belt, the pitch. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. White Sox will strand 3. After 2.5, it remains a 1-1 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Butler. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Scott Butler.
And now pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schaefer is camped under this one. And he's got it for out number 1.
The catcher, number 8, Danny De La Cruz.
Digging in to try it again, Danny De La Cruz. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there. 1-0.
0-1, no strike.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
3-0 now. Bo Reyna will be next. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. One out, nobody on. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting, third baseman, Bo Reyna.
Coming to the plate now, Bo Reyna. First pitch on its way. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Slade will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. In there at the letters 0-1. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
2 out with the man at first. Pitch out.
1-1.
Nothing doing. Throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the fastball sails on him, and that gets away. And he'll make it to second here as he's moved into scoring position now after the passed ball.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a ball hit high down the left field line, but back in amongst the spectators. Foul.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
High in the air out to center field. Padilla shading to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Stepping into the box, Brooks Schaefer. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Schaefer.
On its way is pitch number 75. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the 1st out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the 4th inning. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Striding in, Rick Yeager comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball 1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. 1-2. Here it comes. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
In now, Yohan Moncada. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ballgame, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Into the box now, Chris Davis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder, Chris Davis.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. But one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. Davis waits on the 1-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Count is 1-2.
Left side. Played on the backhand. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
Second baseman, number 9.
Digging in, Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. From the belt, kicks and deals. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Into the box now, A.J. Reed. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Looked like he's trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. One run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And this is going to be a foul ball. Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strike out there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
In now, Mitchell Dixon, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Shot foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Royals. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Well, I think this is the kind of approach they need against such a prolific starter. You can't count on putting up a lot of runs, so getting him out of the game has to be the priority. Working at bats, full counts, running up the pitch count is a great way of doing that.
And he misses again, ball 4, and his control is really letting him down now.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Ready for another shot now. Miguel Garcia, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In there, strike 1.
Bases loaded right here. I just want him to put the ball in play. It's going to be hard to double him up. It's got to be like smashed at somebody on the base to turn it over with him. Contact is important here.
Slapped hard the opposite way. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. 1 run scores. 2 runs have scored. And he is in there.
Yeah, and I'm sure the pitcher is talking to himself on the mound, too, and I can't blame him. He's responsible for loading the bases, and he's just served up a pitch that absolutely got roped for a bases-clearing triple. 1 swing, 3 runs.
Here comes the White Sox skipper out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Tino Guevara answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Stepping in now, Scott Butler, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 1-0. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a 3rd time.
Here it comes, 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
From the stretch. There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now at the plate, Danny De La Cruz. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
First offering on its way. Ball 1.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Fastball that just misses inside.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
3 runs already home here. 2 tight with that one. 3-0.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Now batting, third baseman, Bo Reyna.
Settling in now, Bo Reyna. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Oh and 1, here it comes. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Padilla over to his right. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run is in to score from third. Make it 5-1.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Kyle Schwarber.
Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Four runs here in this half inning. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. High pop-up. Moncada is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We played 4 full. The Royals lead it 5-1. Stepping in, Tomas Padilla. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Davis is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the first down.
Now batting, catcher, Henry Morgan.
Digging in once again, Henry Morgan comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Nope. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes Davis. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second.
Henry.
Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Standing in now, Lawrence Henry. Checked his swing there and pops this one up. Reyna is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Up next for Chicago, second baseman, Travis.
So digging in now,
Wilson.
Travis Wilson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball one.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Baez has to be quick. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. As we take a look at his number.
That's the case here.
Everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Avery Slade stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hit in the air to right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. White Sox strand a couple. They're down 5-1. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Right fielder, Chris Davis.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Padilla moves over. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, first baseman, A.J. Reed.
Stepping in, A.J. Reed. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here comes the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A changeup over the inside corner. Bases are empty here.